Are you looking to close more sales? Keep watching. Hey, my name is Rob Spence, the Managing Director of Paragon Sales Solutions. Now, every week I release a useful hints, tips and advice video based on everything from sales, marketing to business growth. And this week focuses on probably one of the key things that every salesperson, every business owner wants to do more of: closing more sales. Everyone loves closing of sales or closing sales, making more sales, generating customers. And it's probably like the most sought after part of my sales training that I'm ever asked for. And in this video, we're going to go through 4-ish simple steps in how you can close more sales. Before we do go on, please hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, drop us a like, send a little comment to us. We'd love to know who's watching these videos. Now, whenever I get round to closing techniques in any of my sales training, or the closing aspect of my sales training, everyone thinks we're going to start talking about like Derren Brown kind of mind warping closing techniques that make anyone want to buy from you. It's not how I operate. It's not what we're going to be doing. And it's not especially what we're going to be doing today. My argument is if you're turning to closing techniques before doing these 4 steps first, something's going horrendously wrong. Focus on these 4 tips that I'm going to share with you today. Focus on the kind of hints and tips and advice, and the close will become so much easier. You will not need closing techniques if you put these 4 things into practice. So tip number 1 is to qualify your prospects. If you are going for a sort of, what's the word I'm looking for, like a scattergun approach, a machine gun approach to your sales, you're going to get any old person falling into your sales pipeline, into your process. And that means you're going to get some good ones, but you're going to get a lot of dirt in there as well. Qualify your prospects, make sure they're willing and wanting to buy, make sure they've got a need for your product, service or solution, make sure that you've got a good relationship with them. And that's step number 1. Step number 2 is to truly listen to what your prospects' wants and needs are. If you're trying to sell them any old tat, any old rubbish, it makes the close so much harder. If you go back and look back at any of our videos on consultative selling, you will know that we should be asking questions, we should be getting to know our customers and clients, and we should then be offering solutions. So if we're listening more and offering solutions, it will make the solution, the close of the sale so much easier. And that then follows suit to, I guess, tip number 3, which is to educate your prospects well enough. If we've listened and communicated with our prospects well enough to know what their needs and wants are, we can then educate them on why our product, our solution, our business will help and solve all of their problems and help that individual with all of their pain points. And finally, and this is to be honest, tip number 4 is a subject we could go on for hours about. And if you stay tuned over the next couple of weeks, we will do a full video based on this. But it's knowing when to close. If you don't look out for what we class as buying signals from your customer, you don't know when to close a sale. And sometimes you can oversell if you don't look out for those buying signals. Those buying signals can be anything from being over communicative, nodding, agreeing, saying yes a lot, there's loads. There'll be a video coming up. Hit the subscribe button, you'll be notified when it comes out. Knowing when to close is crucial, and it's never when you think it should be. Some people are ready to close on day 1, some people are ready to close an hour into the presentation, some people are ready to close 10 minutes into the presentation. You as a salespeople need to stay alert, stay well honed in on the signals that your prospect is giving to you. If you do all this, once again, the close becomes so much easier. Those 4 tips are so simple. And if you put those into practice, you won't need manipulation techniques. You won't need to use open and close questioning. You won't need to use the fly fishing close. You do those 4 steps, all you've got to say is, would you like to buy from me? That's all you need. Well, maybe words to that effect at least. You don't need to make it as complex as some other people kind of make it out to be. So there's some simple tips on how you can close more sales. There's loads more we can discuss on closing. If you do need more sales training on your closing techniques, head on over to paragonsellsolutions.co.uk. You will see lots of online sales training. You'll see our face-to-face sales training. You'll be able to buy my books. They are available on Amazon, which focus a lot on closing sales as well. Or stay tuned over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be giving loads of free sales training for you to get involved with. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And until next week, all the best.